The doorbell chimed into his gloomy thoughts as a letter dropped through the postal slot. Mamma picked it up. "A letter from Aunt Mathilde," she announced. Siggy's jaw dropped open. "From Papa's sister? The one who lives on Grandfather's farm?" His mother nodded. "How come she writes us all of a sudden, Mamma?" "Because I wrote to her first." Mamma's hand shook as she opened the envelope. "I told her that Father is sick and needs peace and quiet around here." Unfolding the letter, she read it. A smile smoothed the worried wrinkles from her face. "Aunt Mathilde says you may spend summer vacation on the farm, children. Isn't that nice?" "Nice?" Sigi blurted. "Why, a thing like that would break up my soccer team." Steffi jumped like a happy firecracker. "There'll be horses on the farm and animals and everything," she cried. "I'll tell Papa." She tore into the living room. "Wait," Mamma called her back. "We must break the news to Papa gently." Steffi stopped. "Doesn't he know you wrote to Aunt Mathilde?" Mamma shook her head no. "I couldn't risk upsetting your father. After all, I wasn't sure you children would get invited. And you know what the doctor says. Our patient must not get excited." "I know." Steffi's baby's face screwed up. Sigi ached with worry. His father had suffered a series of heart attacks. His job in the ever-expanding farm machinery plant had put him under too much stress. Sigi's father supervised a department with 20 employees. At the plant's administrative building, he sat in a plush office. The polished name plate on his door read Rudolf S. Ettinger. The S stood for Siegfried, the full version of Sigi. Whenever the family visited Papa at work, Mr. Ettinger had been too busy to talk. Either some important-looking gentleman discussed big projects with him, or the secretary took dictation, or the phone buzzed, or he rushed off to an urgent conference. Sigi knew that such pressures could break down even a big man like his father. But Sigi couldn't understand why Papa didn't get well. For weeks now he had been out of the hospital. Instead of doing the doctor prescribed exercises, he seemed to have given up. On good days he sat on the balcony, gazing southward where the Alps skirted the horizon. On bad days he lay in bed, staring at the ceiling. After a recent visit, the puzzled doctor had shaken his head. "What's bothering your husband?" he asked Mamma. "Is it his job?" "Oh, no," Mamma had replied. "The plant wants him back just as soon as he can work again. My husband loves his work." "Is something wrong at home, then?" the doctor asked. "Oh, no!" Mamma exclaimed. "We are a close-knit family. The children and I love and respect him." Then it must be something in Mr. Ettinger's past that keeps him from getting well. Having come close to his Maker, he found something amiss, the doctor declared. Sigi had strained to hear the doctor's last words. "Your husband must walk. He must take new interest in life, Mrs. Ettinger. His heart has healed, but if he refuses to rejoin the world, he'll be a cardiac cripple. I've seen it happen. Some patients turn into chronic invalids by their own choosing." Sigi's heart had thumped then, and Mamma walked around with a frown. She was frowning now as she led the children to Papa's bedroom. Papa lay on the bed, staring at the ceiling. It hurt Sigi to see his energetic father like this. Papa reminded him of a motor that had stopped running. Mamma smiled brightly. "Why not join us on the balcony and catch the breeze, dear?" she coaxed. Papa did not stir. "I'm quite comfortable, Stephanie, thank you." Mamma groped for words. A while ago I asked you to consider spending a few summer weeks on the farm. Remember, dear?" Papa nodded. "And I told you that invalids are not welcome during the harvest season. Sorry, Stephanie." Mamma smoothed Papa's pillows. "How long has it been since you last saw your sister?" 22 years. Sigi was thankful that no one had mentioned his school problem. "What is Aunt Mathilde like, Papa?" Papa smiled. Oh, she was only 10, Steffi's age, when I left the farm. Matilda was a regular tomboy, climbed the highest trees and sledded down the iciest hills. There was no stopping that girl. She had a mind of her own. Why? Because Sigi looked Mama's way. Because she invited the children to spend the summer on the